The Central African Republic experienced a brutal civil war in 2013, which killed thousands of civilians and displaced over 200,000. The war pitted Seleka's predominantly Muslim fighters against Christian militias called anti-balaka, with identity-based attacks amounting to acts of genocide. In recent years, French influence in the Central African Republic, its former colony, has waned and been replaced by Russia, whose Wagner Group has become involved in supporting the government in its fight against rebel groups. Peace News spoke to experts to understand what obstacles stand in the way of peace in the Central African Republic.
Around the economical interest, you find all those points as religion, ethnicity that people use to manipulate the community. So one of the main, this is the main driver of conflict in economical interest.
We all know that the anti-balaka are a Christian force and the Seleka are a majority Islamic force. To frame that as a religious conflict is a simplification of the reality. It's much more complex than that because there's socioeconomic and other aspects that play a role in the tensions.
We also asked experts about both local and international peace-building efforts and how they could be more successful.
These international efforts are not targeting the main drivers of conflict, but are rather trying to contain outspurts of violence, which is already a great effort. And you could probably expect that there'd be more violence, open violence happening right now if there weren't a peacekeeping mission. So that's already commendable, but that doesn't yet create structural change.
The 2019 peace agreement in CAR is probably the 7th or the 8th peace process in the past few decades. A lot of the role from the government and partners in the implementation of the peace accord was first to ensure the national and local ownership. And I think, again, women and youth and community leaders play a very important role in that. Because beyond the peace agreement, which can sometimes be a top-bottom process, there is a need for a social movement towards peace building.